A very good evening to all of you, and good morning to the people who are in the other time zones. So today we have come here to start our this classroom series on the subject of the organon. So first of all, I would like to address something that why we had this need to start this organon class. I have been going to different countries from past, I think, 11 or 12 years and meeting many doctors. And when I talk with them, there are so many questions which the doctors they basically ask me about different kind of things, about the prescriptions, about how we have to see what is important in a case, or why we should give a single dose, or why there should be one single medicine, or then there are very other kinds of questions like regarding many things, many other concepts of homeopathy. And I realized that there has been one thing, you know, because all the doctors who I have met in the other countries, there was very common thing that most of them have been practicing some other science, some allopathy or some other natural sciences or something else at one point of their life, and they decided to turn to homeopathy, to start practicing homeopathy or start searching for some answers in homeopathy. And I have seen in almost all the doctors this thing. There are two basic reasons why most of them turn to homeopathy, which I have found. The first reason, which was almost there in all of them, was that the same reason why Dr. Hahnemann basically changed from his allopathic practice to the homeopathic practice, why he discovered homeopathy, Dr. Hahnemann. That was the same reason which I have found in most of the doctors whom I have met, that they were not satisfied with the results which they were getting in their practice. There was this doctor in Brazil, a lady doctor. She used even the word that when I used to go to the clinic, I even feel embarrassed, meeting my patients because I don't have any cure or answer for them. She was, I think, a skin specialist, and she said that I stopped practicing medicine until I was introduced to homeopathy, and then I started practicing again. It was the same reason, that which pushed Dr. Henneman to discover homeopathy. And the second reason, which I have found in the doctors who wanted to practice homeopathy, was that they wanted to go into something which could have solution, which could have answer to the existing state of medicine. So when I will see these people who were full of that passion to do something in their life and still have very these queries which were hindering them from achieving what they wanted to do. So this idea of starting this organon class was going on from past 1.5 2 years, but then there is a time for everything, because organon, what organon basically helps us with is, we will go through in the coming slides one by one. We will go through the things. I'm just giving you an overview of why we have started these series, or what was the need for this thing. Because organ basically gives us direction on how to practice homeopathy. We have known how to practice homeopathy from the mouths of different doctors. Organon is basically a mouthpiece of Dr. Hahnemann himself. The aphorisms, the words which are written in the organon, they are basically the mouthpiece of Dr. Hahnemann himself on instructing a physician, a homeopath, that what they should do in order to practice homeopathy.